Alright, y'all. So we're starting it off today with some nice lymphatic bounces. Relaxing through the shoulders, waking up everything through the shoulders, elbows, arms, loosening up the chest, loosening up and bouncing through the waist and the hips, soft on the ankles and on the feet. Really just waking everything up, loosening up more as we go. Yeah, really get that bounce. Feel into the heels and the ankles. Alright, take a second now. Breathe. And we'll start swiping from the armpits down. This is a energetic wipe. Visualizing, letting go of everything, whatever we've been holding on to, whatever was stuck, let's say. Okay, now into neck circles, neck rotations. Choose any direction and feel every groove on the circular track. Yes, feel free to move as slowly as you wish. Allowing ourselves to really just come inside. Seek inward. Find that safe space inside of our own presence. The outside world does not exist right now. When we take time, and feel free to switch directions whenever you feel you've loosened up the one side. I typically go for 8 to 10 in each direction, just until it feels nice and relaxed, you know? But when we take this time to sit with our bodies, there truly is no outside world. In this moment, in this time that we set aside for ourselves, let's set the intention and really really feel into being 100% present with ourselves. We deserve it. We deserve it. Continue to let those neck circles happen. Relax, even feel free to pause the video and do as many as feels nice. It can be really rejuvenating to even take a seat and do this in multiple different positions. Whatever helps you to sit up straight and really feel that neck circle. And we can take our head and bring it down and back, down and back, down and back, side to side, opening up through all the channels in the neck, side to side, side to side. Feel free to find any angles you like. Now I've laid my head backwards and I'm gazing upward, and I'm just going from 9 to 3, 9 to 3, 3 to 9. Just that back half, that's all. Please proceed at your own caution. Always know your own condition in your body and listen to your own body. I am simply someone who has done lots and lots of work in the body and in other bodies. But you are your own steward, okay? Your own guardian of your own mind, body, and spirit. Now I'm doing the bottom half Yep. From 3 through 6 to 9. Just doing half at a time here to really get that neck nice and woken up, nice and relaxed. Yep. And then I came back to the back, the upper half, letting the back, the lower portion of the neck muscles in the back really feel relaxed. And then I went back to the front and a couple more full circles. Now I'm in shoulder rotations, shoulder circles, full circles. Yep, down, back, all the way around. Down, back, all the way around. Yep. As many as feels, oh, hi, friend. Kitty. Love me some kitties. Down, back, all the way around. Really feel that full extension. Now down, forward, and all the way up and back. Down, forward, up, all the way around. Really getting those full rotations. We store so much in our neck and shoulders. Truly, it is such a gift and so relaxing and decluttering to do full shoulder rotations. Okay, now we're hinging from the elbows and for the shoulders, bringing them back. Yep, going about 90 degrees. Down, up, allowing the arms to come back past my body a little bit, just to feel an extra stretch, but please proceed at your own caution with these. This is for the elbows and the shoulders, the rotator cuffs. I find it's really nice, especially if you're ever working out your chest. This is an amazing motion. Yep, now side. Yep, bringing the arms in and out, hinging at the elbows. Also feels incredible through the deltoids, the elbows, through the chest, through the lats.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah, really enjoy doing these two on chest day as I'm working through chest exercises. Okay, now I'm doing full arm circles. Okay, I think someone came and spoke with me here. Apologies. Yeah, so the arms come up, then I flip the hands around to the back to get a fuller range of motion. And same thing, when I send them down, then I flip the arms around and it lets the full range of motion kick in as much as I can. So see here how I bring the palms to face the front on the down, and on the up, the palms are facing the back when they come up, and then I flip them to face the front. Actually, that's backwards. They're all facing the back when they come up, and then I rotate them outward. Yep. Okay, rotating, loosening up. Shoulders, rotator cuffs, the deltoids, the elbows, everything here, waking up nice. That is what today's movement session was all about. It's just waking up through the entire body, getting everything ready for a nice day full of motion, getting into the gratitude for having full autonomy and full range of motion, for how physically capable we are. We start to twist side to side, and little by little here we're waking up the whole body. So every time that I rotate, I'm going a little bit more, feeling it a little bit more in the back, feeling it a little bit more, twisting a little more into the hip on each side. Yep, just continuing to wake it up, waking up through the neck, through the shoulders, through the lats, through the hips and the waist and the back, everything. Now I'm twisting the opposite foot more into the turn, so we're waking up more and more. You see now I'm rotating the foot towards the direction we're going. See now the arms are coming out more, so we're waking up more through the back and the shoulders. Yep, the yawn is a nice sign that we are waking up through more of the body here. Now I'm doing somewhat of a golf swing with the arms, twisting more, waking up more of the body. Yep, this may seem extremely simple, but if you practice it, you will find it is an absolutely incredible way to wake up. Continuing through the golf swings, twisting the opposite foot more into the motion. Yep, boom. Allowing the body to wake up. Yep, now the arms come down in the center and then a rotating with the opposite foot to 90 degrees or so. And then bringing the arms up and facing outward at about 90 degrees here to wake it all up. Yep, shake it out. This one's called the washing machine. Doing the twist and shout here. Waking up through more of the body. Yep. Going a little bit faster, a little bit deeper, a little more spinny, a little more dry. A little more twist, a little more shout. A little more baracho, a little more tatapata. A little more merengue, a little more salsa, a little more hip, a little more ooh, a little more ah, a little more who that is, a little more what it is, a little more shake and shout, a little more shake and shiver, a little more quiver, a little more bigger. Okay, one hip goes out, feeling into that. Alright. Sending that hip out. Arm comes overhead. Arm touching the ear is ideal, like here. Yep, the other arm is reaching over and providing support for the side. Now releasing that hand, it's down on the leg, and now I'm twisting, opening it up for the back a little bit. And we switch, one arm on the side, on the waist, essentially, arms up and over. Yep, arm on the ear, sending that hip outward more. And keeping that arm on the ear. Now the arm releases, and then I twist and open up a bit. Legs are straight. Putting the weight into the heels. Hands are currently on the knees. Feet together, and now we are doing some knee circles, waking up through the knees. Easy to ignore the mobility in the knees, take for granted, walking around all day until they, hopefully never, but if they start to have issues, then we'll be like, I should have done more. So how about we do a little more preventatively so that we can enjoy as much of this life as possible, so that we can feel mobile in our bodies, feel capable in our bodies for as many years as we possibly can. That's my take. That's my approach. Yep, another forward fold here. Legs as straight as possible. Weight into the heels. Hinging at the hips. Or at the waist, I should say. Yep, relaxing through the neck and the shoulders. Feeling that stretch behind the legs, behind the knees. That's my highest priority on this stretch. Shaking out the neck a little bit, popping the back a little bit, waking it up, back down. Sure, I'll get up here in just a moment. Just taking another moment to do a little more forward folding. I love this one, especially for, just kind of feeling safe and feeling more relaxed. Coming on up, rubbing the backs of the legs here, rubbing the legs all the way down. So soothing, hitting the glutes a little bit. Yeah. Breathe. And now we go into some knees. Yeah. Go ahead and use the core to bring those knees up. And I think I went for 20 here. I believe I went for 20. So I find that the high knees are a great way to continue through with that mobility throughout the legs, the hips, the quadriceps, the hamstrings, the calves, all of it. Now out to the sides, stretching out that groin, those hips, hip flexors. About 20 of these out to the side as well. Let's go with some more hops, some more lymphatic hops here. We've woken up a lot more of the body now, so this felt like a perfect moment to jump into some more lymphatic hops, pressing more off of the ball of the feet now, the balls of the feet, than I was in the first session of bounces. This felt a lot more, like I was a lot more agile. My body was a lot more agile, I should say. Now we'll do some hops with the hip turns. Just a subtle hip turn, one side at a time, turning into that side. Boom. Turning that hip in towards center. Trunk twist. Just watch the angle of your lower back. That you don't get, make that sore. I find that maybe pressing down through the legs and getting a stable foundation through the legs and the glutes seemed like a, decent way to kind of help that situation. And then I was just simply twisting through the trunk, through the back. I've got the arms here position that's helping to just get that motion a little bit more routinely side to side. Almost looks like a pirate though, huh? Like some sort of like pirate or explorer or something, like jolly. I'm not quite sure, but okay, now we do the body wave. Bring those arms up and then bring them all the way down and back as we soften and come down through the knees. Yeah. Another lymphatic movement. And now we do the single arms. I think these are, I forget what name was used on these, maybe like one arm up and down, or I don't know, bushwhackers. I don't know. But either way, it feels amazing. on the lymphatic system, especially through the armpit, you know. Armpit's a major lymphatic space. Okay, horse stance and breathing and bringing the arms up overhead. Another great way to clear out the lymph node through the armpit, which is also where the heart meridian, of course, comes through and down. So from the chest on both sides, out through the pinky side of the arms, you know, through the armpits first and then through the pinky sides of the arms. So a great way to clear it out, refresh the energy, all that good stuff. Nice energy, nice exercise for the legs and the trunk, all that. Nice movement. Beautiful functional movement. Yep. And then we are doing the knee up and touching on both sides of the knee. Another lymphatic movement to help clear out a very popular area for lymphatic fluid to get stored on all sides of the knee. Also, lots of cartilage around the knee as well. So mentally, I just believe also that this movement is a great way to keep that strong. All right, we got another one here for the wrists and the elbows. Kind of like working on a speed bag, except the angle's lower so that our shoulders don't get, too worked. My main goal here was to simply relieve the wrists and the elbows. And then, we do both ways, hit all the different angles of the joints, the ligaments, and the tendons. Yeah.